Hi, I'm Charlotte Beebe. I'm from Coffs Harbour and this is my sentence to life story. Current Jeeps we've got on the road are my 2006 TJ, and my stepdad also has a JKU with 37s and his twin lock. So my first Jeep is just behind me, my 2006 TJ. Currently it's on 31s and about a 2.5 inch lift. In the future I would really like to stretch it, put it on 35s maybe, and yeah, maybe even barra. I'd love that, but I'd probably need an auto behind it because it got the name Popper because it pops out of first gear. So it'll always have that name, but yeah, it would be nice to not have first gear popping out when I'm got a torque twisting barra. My favourite Jeep memories would have to be my first Camp Coffs in 2023. I had my TJ, but I didn't have my license yet, so it was just sitting there waiting. Last year I went with my L's and it was also waiting. This year it's going again, but I've got my P's, but I'm still going to be the winch bunny. And I've also got another favourite Jeep memory, and that would have to be for my 16th birthday. We went out to Emu Creek and had a really fun weekend with all our Jeep friends. And yeah, I had my first rollover, which was interesting, but it's good to know its limits now. Why Jeep? I decided to go with Jeep when my stepdad Glenn introduced them to me when I was about 15. I've always been into cars, always wanting to work on them, but when Glenn finally gave me the chance to work on a Jeep, it really changed my mind about cars. Like, a car is supposed to get you somewhere, but not just about getting somewhere, also the journey. The journey of, you know, like going out in the bush and not really having a destination, but just following all the tracks and having fun. Being introduced to Jeeps didn't just introduce me to another vehicle, but it also introduced me to a new family that really took me under their wing. I decided to go out on all the hard trips with Glenn and just follow along and see what happened, get out when it was rough, only because I wanted to see what was going on. Like, I'm happy to be in the car when it's rough, but I also like to see what the car's doing and lend a hand with the winch rope when it's needed. What does Jeep mean to me? It means getting out with my family, getting out in nature, and going on all the tough tracks and knowing that I'll get to the end without anything crazy happening. And I've always got the winch, and I'm always using everyone else's winches, so once it gets to my turn and everyone else is pulling my cable, then I know that I'll be in safe hands because the family we've got is just amazing. What would I say to a non-Jeeper? I'd say if you want to be out flexing, out driving everyone, then buy a Jeep. Because all of these Patrol owners, Land Cruiser owners, Hilux owners, they knock them all, but until you really buy one and experience it, you can't knock them down. Because they are just amazing vehicles that are so capable and so customizable compared to your regular car. My favourite Jeep would have to be an LJ or a TJ6. I love my TJ, but the wheelbase is a little bit short for the hard stuff, so having that extra wheelbase would be great, and one day I would like to stretch mine to make it a TJ6, add an extra maybe 10 inches. And the fact that we didn't get LJs in Australia is a bit sad, but I'd love to go over to America and see an LJ just to experience it. I'm Charlotte, and thank you for listening to my sentence life story.